Okay, this is the introduction to the pop essay. So I'm starting in Turnitin because you have to start in Turnitin. You go to Turnitin, you go to our class. I actually made a student account, so this is the way it should look for you. You go into the class, and then you find the assignment that the pop essay 3 was turned in. So I'm actually making this video before you guys turn them in. So I'm going to go into the Sonnet Mini project because that's the only one I submitted. You see it has view. I didn't do the pop essay part 3 because they're just not handed in yet. So you should have this view option because you handed it in. Click the view option for the assignment for pop essay part 3. And I will have put comments on all or most of everyone's assignments. So if you like, I'm going to read all your thesis statements, and do they make sense? Do I need to add a question or a comment, or is something vague? Does something need to change? So when you go here, so the red is all plagiarism stuff. This right here is teacher feedback. This is how you shut it on and off. Those right in front of you, those are the feedback things for me. So this is one that's a generic comment that the Turnitin has. This just means delete. I'm just showing you all the options in case this will cover everything you see. This is one of their comments. This is that same comment, but I've commented. So the comic book air bubble, word bubble thing means I've commented. Here's just me writing my own comment. And I can literally type right onto the doc. Now, I don't know why you can do this. As a student, you can move these. Please don't move these, because the second you move them, they don't make sense anymore. Okay, so we've started with Turnitin. So before you even start writing your final draft, go to your part 3 and look at my comments. And if I didn't write any comments, it means it's pretty good. Okay, here's the actual assignment for the pop essay. Oh, that's a typo already. Stupid me. Okay. This is like the essays you've done before, but this is a pop essay, meaning the style and you're still analyzing with evidence, but style and creative things are up to you. I've actually already introduced the pop essay. All the reminders are here if you need them. Okay. The essay has been assigned on, oh no, that is correct, as Tuesday 5/26. Actually, that's wrong. Oh yeah, that is wrong. 6/2. Tuesday 6/2. It's required to be between 2 and 4 MLA pages long. All the parts of this are already done. It's due 1 week later on the 9th. That's a typo. It's my bad. It's due on the 9th. So you have 1 week to get this done. And it's not due at 11:59. This is due when the school day ends, because I have to grade it and put it in the grade book. This is only Turnitin. It's you and the text. You shouldn't be doing outside research. You're creating your own thesis. You should have already done that. Some pop essay conventions. You can get creative. There are no divorce decree rules, so use whatever style is fitting to the source that you chose. It needs to be in MLA formatting. You don't need a works cited page unless you're quoting things that are not Romeo and Juliet. And I already covered how to quote and cite Shakespeare. The reminder is right here. This stuff on the right, we already learned this. What's a pop essay? How's it different? Now, before I get into the rubric, let me show you the doc. So I posted this. This is the doc that you're typing the essay on. Now I have the PDF, but you'll have a Google Doc. Everything is already formatted. So for example, this is the header. So when you type your last name here, it'll be last name 1, and then when it's the second page, it will say last name 2. It's already adjusted for that. Actually, you can delete the works cited. That's fine. I didn't know I still left that there. the headings here, you just type your stuff into here. Title, introduction. These are already double spaced. These are already indented. So when you just start typing here, the next line will go to the left. Now, you don't have to have 3 body paragraphs. You could have more. You could have less. But I just put 3 just for there to be 3. Here's something that's new, though. This is something that doesn't appear on an MLA paper, but it's appearing on yours because I'm telling you to use this doc. These are things you're attempting, like you told me you were attempting on like the outline or the planner or the brainstorming thing. Write what diction or language style you're attempting, the tone, the embodied character that you're attempting to embody, your introduction strategy from the planner, and your conclusion strategy from the planner. Insert them here, because this changes how the rubric works. Now, when we go back here, this rubric you've seen before. This is my standard essay rubric. A few things have been taken out, like there's less stuff that's in the introduction. So I've taken out introduction requirements. Everything that's highlighted yellow is what's new for this essay. And mostly, it's stuff that has to do with what you put here. So, like in the introduction, it implements the technique that was attempted. Like the way to open your essay. The same thing for the conclusion. Language is about the character you're embodying, the tone you're setting for, like this stuff. The language style you're aiming at, based on what you attempted. So your language is going to be fitting based on what you said you were attempting, based on the source you're trying to mimic. And then here's an abstract thing. There's a feeling of wholeness. Like this feels like a whole complete set of ideas, not just a bunch of ones taped together. And then I'm not going to go over this specifically. When I was doing this with my sophomores, I made this, and I'm assuming I'm seeing all the same things with you. Here's things I want to remind you of while I was reading the part 3s, your outlines. So here's just some notes for everyone. Here's some notes just for the people doing defend. Romeo and Juliet is worth reading, and here's the people doing the refute or qualify. So just read over that, because if you're doing the refute qualify, you don't need this. If you're doing the defend, you don't need this. I think that's it. That should be it. Okay. Good luck.